Thanks for checking out the McGuire Chevrolet Cadillac Highlight of the Week. We support the community we serve. Visit us when you're ready for a new or pre-owned car. Maximize your fuel economy today with the Chevy Cruze. 592 miles between fill-ups and 42 miles per gallon.
Folks, I'm here with my good friend, Sparta coach Fred Geffken. We know each other for 25 years. He coached his last game here tonight at Sparta High School. Fred has been a good friend. I'm telling you, folks, there's no better basketball coach in girls basketball in the entire state of New Jersey than this man, Fred Geffken. Fred, just give me your emotions and thoughts right now.
Well, first of all, I'm thankful we won the game, and that just was special for sure. But it was tough, you know. I told you it was tough, and it's tough leaving for sure. And I didn't want to break down. Almost did, as you probably could tell. Yes. But you know, the memories are just awesome. You know, we go back a long time. Yes. You covered a lot of those fabulous runs we had, and the history we had. 20 top 20 teams. 10 top 10 teams, and 5 top 5 teams, in that cluster of 20 or 25 years. And but you got to have players, and of course I did. And it's just I can't get on the floor like I used to. And I said, you know what? It's time for the great Kathy Willie to come in and take the program to bring it back to where it was, and I'm sure she will. She's a phenomenal player, as you both remember, and most exciting player I ever coached. But she's going to be a great coach.
What was it like as the time ticked down and you knew you wouldn't be taking the floor here at Sparta High School anymore, and we're holding practice? And what were the last few minutes like? And I'm glad you got the victory tonight. I was rooting for you. What was tell us what was going through your mind as time ticked down? You had that big lead in the fourth quarter here tonight.
Kind of a little emotional. I wanted so much for the kids to get a W. That's my train of thought every game. I want to get a W. And but I was, it was nice that that they got me that W. But it was more important that they got the W. It's a nice send off for them to come back and build on. And but I was, it was emotional. It was. And but if the right word is, I'm at peace with it now. It's it's over. And a lot of people came tonight and said a lot of nice things, and I'm very, very thankful for that. And Dennis Tobin and I have been friends for a long, long time, and he's an awesome coach. And Pat Shea's been very good to me, very, very good to me. So I've had a great run, Jerry, and and so. Would like to win a few more games. That's every coach's, dream. But, you remember we had some nice little runs, and, we had, 2 decades of doing extremely well in the SCIL. And, we had a 10-year cycle where we won 196 out of 200 games. And another 10-year cycle, we won 192 out of 200 games. So those 2 decades were the most dominant. It was really probably through the late 80s, into the 90s, and into the early 2000s. That 20-year cycle, we had some success.
He's an amazing coach. He's been here 33 years, and he's still he offers so much at practice and in games. He has so much wisdom, and we're just so proud that we had the opportunity to play for him and just soak up some of his wisdom and his expertise about the game. He's done so much for Sparta basketball as a whole, so we're really proud of him.
33 great years for Fred here at Sparta. I had the good opportunity of working alongside of Fred for 13 years. I believe it was from 1982 to 1995. So I got to see firsthand how well he worked and how successful his program was. And it was mainly because Fred worked extremely hard, 12 months a year, 24/7, from the feeder program right up to the high school.
We're excited to have a big night for him here tonight, and we have a send-off party coming up in the future too. So it's a lot of good things going on, and we're happy for the great things that Coach has done, and for all the girls he's had such a positive impact on.
I had 4 great years with Fred. He's had an unbelievable career. He's won. You just look up on the board and see the amount of championships, and I tell you what, there's probably not 1 or 2 other coaches that's had the career that he's had.
It's an honor. First of all, as a player, I can't explain how much we enjoyed playing under him, and the accolades that he's got for all of us. He's given all these girls such an opportunity. He's put Sparta on the map. To be able to coach with him in the 90s was great, and to be able to finish with him is such an honor. He's like a father figure to me, so this is just really special for me.
It's been a pleasure coaching against the guy. He's, he's an upstanding guy. He always has great teams, great kids, and he's been the measuring stick of girls basketball in Sussex County. So whenever you played him, and if you played him well, you felt good, and if you beat him, you felt great. And we've had the pleasure of doing both against him, and he's an upstanding guy, and I wish him all the best.
I think tonight is a great tribute to Coach Geffken. He and Greta Sensavicki were instrumental in the success and rise of girls basketball in Sussex County. We always knew as athletes that we were going to have a great game when we came against Fred.